If you know the underdog of Japanese anime series called Samourai Troopers, then don't go away, this video will be for you. What's up everybody, and welcome back in today's awesome, really awesome tutorial. For those who probably could recognize it, I'm going to create something exclusive today, and it's from the Japanese franchise called Samourai Troopers. It's a not so famous cartoon, but to my opinion very underestimated. It's surprisingly well known and still has a large community of fans behind it. And this cartoon is based on 5 young samurai warriors, and they fight their way through epic battles, and they all have their own unique skill to fight. And today I'm going to create the first helmet of the main character in the series. He is called Rio, and they all wear their special armor. And this is the helmet, of course. I created this on my 3D printer, and all parts are separated and come off. I just put it on for showcase purposes. So you all know what I will be doing the next couple of weeks. It's going to take a lot of sanding and priming and resanding if necessary, fill up some gaps or little mistakes, and in the end we are going to give it that very distinguished red metallic look. So can't wait to show you the end result. Let's get started. Okay, everything has been sanded and primed. I already attached the mohawk and the back piece of the helmet. I filled up the seams so they are not noticeable anymore. I did a quick test on the inside to see if this candy apple red matches the color that I was looking for, and it did. And these are the 2 components that you need. This is the base coat. It's a sparkling silver base coat. It's metallic, and because of the candy apple red paint, which is kind of transparent, you will see the sparkling silver underneath, and this will give that metallic candy apple red effect which I was looking for. And once everything has received their specific color, we are going to coat everything with this varnish. This is a fast drying acrylic clear varnish, and it will give that a glossy effect and also make everything less vulnerable for scratches. I'm going to coat everything in several thin layers, because if you put on one thick layer, you probably have those annoying drops you can't get rid of, and these are very noticeable. So a tip is take your time and coat everything in thin layers. With that being said, let's continue. So here you have the samurai helmet, which I painted with that sparkling silver base coat, and yeah, it's really sparkling. And what I'm going to do now is with an airbrush give it that specific shading effect. I want to give it more depth, more dimension, instead of the flat candy red that we are going to apply afterwards. So for this I'm going to use a normal black, and I'm going to add all the darker areas with this. So let's continue.
So here you have it, everyone. I hope you can see me, because as you can see, I finished all 5 helmets of the 5 main characters of the Samourai Trooper franchise. And to be honest, very happy how this turned out. Again, I hope you can see me behind all these 5 helmets. So let me walk you through all the different helmets and characters. So of course you have Ryo, who is the leader, the main character in the series of Samourai Troopers, and this is Ryo of the Wildfire. The green one is Sage of Halo. Orange one of my favorites to be honest, is Kanto of the Hard Rock. Dark blue one is Rowan of Strata. And the light blue one is Seiya of Torrent. I hope I pronounced the names correctly. But if you know the anime, you definitely will recognize them, which helmet belongs to which character. And of course, for ease of transportation, I implemented magnets everywhere, in the horns, in the blades, because yeah, it's much easier to transport or send these helmets over to their new owner. So I moved the helmets a little bit out of the way so you could see me better. So yeah, it's obvious that during this video you can only see how I created the helmet of Rio. I started this, the first helmet back in the beginning of 2020. So this has been a project of 3 years. But to be honest, yeah, this didn't took me a whole 3 years, of course. In the meantime, I did other projects like the Blade statue, the Wolverine, and of course also the life-size statue of Dohko from Saint Seiya franchise. So I did this project mostly in between. And again, the procedure of all these 5 helmets are practically the same. You print the helmets, you cover them with a primer or spray putty, a lot of sanding. The base coat is a sparkling silver, and I cover everything with their specific color, which is a candy color. It's the candy colors are transparent, so you see the metallic, the sparkling silver shining through. And if you want to see these helmets in real life, then I must advise you to come to a convention next weekend, which is called Made in Asia. It's a convention in Brussels, Belgium, and it's on the 3rd, 4th and the 5th of March, where you can see these helmets in their full glory. And I will be there with my group, Les Amis de Madies, where we exhibit all our creations. So I hope you liked the end results and you've learned something. If you have any questions, please put them down below in the comments. I will be happy to answer them for you. And if you want to support my channel, please do so by becoming a YouTube member, or go ahead and check out my Patreon page. By supporting this channel, you help me to create more content for you guys. So you all know what's coming up next. I will leave you with some cinematic footage of all the 5 helmets, and I will see you all in my next video. Props and 3D signing out. Bye everybody.